Today we're diving into the ultimate breakfast showdown on Allure of the Seas. Whether you're a fan of the Windjammer, the Master Dining Room, or the Park Cafe, there's always a breakfast spot for everyone on this incredible show. Join me as we compare these breakfast places and find out which one reigns supreme. Let the battle of the breakfast spots begin.
We are going to do a breakfast challenge and try as much breakfast places on the Allure of the Sea and bring to you what our favorite breakfast is. And then we'll come back with you guys at the end and tell you our review of the best breakfast. This morning we are at Johnny Rockets. We waited they told us it was going to be 20 minutes. But what happened was we walked away and went and looked at some stuff and came back. And she's like, oh, I already called you. And that was with like 5 minutes. So it really wasn't 20 minutes. It was 5 minutes.
It was not that bad. And we ended up coming here a bit late, around 9. Even though they close at 9:30, I was a bit worried that we would get in here.
This is the cheesy bacon breakfast.
What does it have in it? You remember?
It's cheese, bacon, and potatoes. And
What?
then this is toast and I guess just like a...
Jelly?
But it's American and Swiss.
No, you didn't read it. Wisconsin cheese.
Ah, Wisconsin cheese.
It has Wisconsin. And then what I had was a sandwich belt, B-E-L-T. It has some eggs and cheese and bacon and lettuce, but it also has a little bit of that Wisconsin cheddar in there.
Good. One thing that would bring this up a notch would be if they added some garlic into this. I mean, it's flavorful, but it's not like a strong, ooh, this is wonderful. But it's good. I mean, they could probably just make a unique touch to it and add some garlic, and it would be amazing.
It's a little bit bland for you, is that what you say?
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is like a raspberry because I can see some seeds in it.
Good. I like it. Very light. But it's almost like a BLT with just eggs, pretty much. It's all right.
It looks like the bread could be toasted.
Yeah, it's sourdough bread.
Yeah, but it probably would have
Very
been better if it was toasted.
But, nothing to write home about, but still, pretty good, decent, regular BLT like sandwich. We just got out of Johnny Rockets.
It was good.
You like it?
It was good, but it wasn't something to write home about. But it was good. It could use a little more flavor, but it's free and it was good.
Yeah, so we didn't pay anything for that, and the wait in line wasn't as long as I thought it would be. And they came out with the food relatively quick.
Yeah, it was quick. We were probably in there, let's see, it's 9:34 right now. We got there at 9, and we probably got out about 5 minutes ago. So about 30 minutes.
Yeah, and they also did a little show.
Yeah, they did a little show, which was
dance.
cool.
So all in all, pretty good. So what do you rank it? Out of 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest.
I would say a 5.
5?
I would say a 5.
Very low. Damn, you're harsh.
Maybe a 6. I'd say 6.
Oh, I was gonna give it a little higher. Maybe I want to say 7, maybe an 8. I'll say 7.5.
All right.
I'm in the middle.
So service, I would say a 10. They were very attentive.
Mm-hmm.
They kept coming to us, asking us if we need anything. Food was out fast. So service, I would say a 10.
Yeah, they're very friendly.
The food, I would say a 6. So if you're looking for lighter options, come to the Salarian Beastro. They have a bunch of lighter stuff like salmon, bacon, Danish, donuts.
It's like a lighter buffet, more variety.
I'd say the food here was a 10 out of 10.
What?
A 10 out of
How can
10.
you say compared to Johnny Rockets? You gave him a 6.
Well, if I had salmon.
I actually gave him a 5 initially.
But I really like salmon, so that could be why. But I would say, I mean, there's not like you can't rate the service in here because they don't serve you. It's a buffet. But I would say the food for
So you prefer this place over Johnny Rockets? What do you say?
I would say it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a heavier breakfast, I would say Johnny Rockets. If you're looking for something on the lighter side, I would say this place. So for Johnny Rockets, I would say yes for a big breakfast. For in here, I would say rate this out of buffets. I would rate this at 10 out of 10.
Our next stop was at the Windjammer, where we were bombarded with so many breakfast options.
We got avocado toast, some bacon.
Yeah, that toast, that
They put
guacamole
real,
toast is really good.
And look, they put real strawberries in it.
Real strawberry in the pancakes? Very nice.
And this cream cheese has tomato in it. It's a dried tomato cream cheese.
It's a different kind of cheese.
Yeah.
I like it. I think one of the good things about the Windjammer is just larger variety of food here, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the plate that I got. Such a weird variety, but I guess that's the great thing about the Windjammer and the buffet. So they give you a lot of options to mix and match. I got myself an egg cheese omelet over here. Got some beef and hash browns, eggs fried rice, and over here is some potato bhaji. And with the bread, I got myself some of that Netherlands fancy butter from the Netherlands. This butter is so good.
A few minutes later.
Got a lot of flavor to it.
How's that prosciutto?
Oh, good. Some flavor in it. It's really good. It has like a lemony.
Oh, really? They had a little bit of lemon?
Mm-hmm.
So it's more than just avocado. It's like a guacamole.
Mm-hmm. You can tell I've eaten most of my plate here.
Oh, yeah. You liked it. Everything so far.
Mm-hmm.
What about that bagel and that cream cheese? Good?
Good.
Let's move on to having breakfast in the main dining room. Like the biggest painting I've ever seen in my life. Look how big this painting is. It's like 3 stories tall. So what is something that you've noticed so far?
I don't know if it's the ship or maybe they've cut it out, but they used to bring you like a basket of like muffins and Danish and stuff. Or they'd walk around and serve you muffins in Danish, but they're not even offering that. It was only on the menu if you want to order it.
Plus, it took us a while to actually get this table.
Yes, there was a long line. This is the only dining room open this morning, and it's only open till 9, and we got here at 8:30, and they were lined all the way out. We probably waited about 15 minutes.
If you're coming as just a couple, expect to wait even longer.
Unless you want to share a table.
Yeah, because when we came, there was 20 pairs of 2-person parties waiting to get in.
A few moments later.
I got bagel and lox, and I got bacon. And where's yours?
They're still cooking it.
Ah.
I got a whole lot of nothing. What we noticed is they didn't have steak and eggs in the menu.
One eternity later.
Of course, I ended up ordering the one dish that's backlogged.
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
Everybody wanted it.
That's true. I guess it's a positive spin on it. So I'm still waiting. Meanwhile, Miss Slowpoke over here.
No, I was trying to Google something, but the internet wasn't working, but I think it's working now.
A few minutes later.
Dish finally arrived. Here is the vegetable bowl with egg on it, and I think it has goat cheese. It looks delish. The last place we're going to try is breakfast at the Central Park Cafe. I'll get a pink donut. Ooh, that donut's calling me. Fruit station. Ooh, this looks so good.
Oh, I just got watermelon.
And you're sitting on a hard seat?
Yeah, the seats down here are very...
Yeah, 'cause
There's no cushion.
And I got a pink donut. I've been eyeing this thing for days. Finally caved in. But the cool thing is we're eating outside, kind of outside.
Central Park.
Central Park by the Park Cafe.
Yeah.
And we're like right close to our stateroom.
What did you think about the main dining room?
Oh, okay. So for the main dining room, I think the food selection was okay. I liked the vegetable bowl. That seemed to be the unique thing. Everything else seemed to be typical breakfast stuff, nothing special. But the one thing I didn't like was the waiting time to get to a table.
Yeah, and then when we left, the waiting time was all the way down. I mean, it was a lot further than when we were in line.
Yes.
And they closed at 9, and we got out of there about 9:20, and the
Yeah.
line was all the way back to the elevators.
So not only did we have to wait to get to our to get a table, I also had to wait for my dish to arrive. 'cause it
Yeah,
was
so
in
they
back order.
really need on a C day, and if they're closing at 9, they really need 2 dining rooms open.
Yeah. So what would you rank the MDR?
I mean, the food was good. There was nothing like special about it. So I would say, and the service was kind of eh.
So yeah.
So I would probably say an 8
An 8.
for the main dining room.
So does that put it above the Windjammer or below it?
I would put it under the Windjammer, I think.
So the Windjammer is better.
Windjammer is better
So you're
because
ranking-
there's more options. You don't have to wait. The service was better in the Windjammer.
What about?
And it had the same food in the Windjammer.
What about Park Cafe right over here?
Well, we walked right in. We got our food.
It's convenient.
They have tons of options. Again,
Plenty of places to sit.
I'm not that hungry because we just ate, so all I got was some fruit. But
Yeah.
I would, for just lox and bagels, which I got in the main dining room, I would have just come here and gotten them.
Yeah, with that
They
Fresh
did have
bagel
them here.
station. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's less options here in total, but it's more convenient. Right?
Yes.
What'd you rank this place then?
For breakfast, I would probably, I mean, we haven't eaten here, so we can't really rank it. But for service
I mean, it's watermelon.
and food options, I would rate it probably an 8 in here too. Just because we didn't eat in here. If we would have eaten here, I might have even said a 10.
So you're saying, if I remember correctly, at the bottom of the totem pole, there's Johnny Rockets.
Yes, that was not good. Even the people next to us at the main dining room were complaining about Johnny Rockets.
Yeah. So we don't recommend Johnny Rockets at lunch. And then a step above that would be what? Would be the MDR.
Yes.
And then a step above that would be Park Cafe. And then a step above that would be
Salarian Beastro.
Nope, Windjammer.
Oh yeah, Windjammer.
Yeah, do you remember what we did the last 2 days? Finally, at the highest part of the list is the Bistro.
Yes.
The Bistro wins out of all of them.
Yes. So we're
I
saying
would-
then the bistro would be the number 1 choice for breakfast.
I mean, the thing is about Johnny Rockets, it's a one and done kind of thing. You do it for the experience.
I feel like there was a lot of hype for it,
Yeah.
and it didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah,
It's kind of like with Carnival with the Dr. Seuss breakfast, one and done.
one and done.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you know which place won the Battle of the Breakfast.
Hey guys, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and click the notification bell!